What up, what up, what up? This is your boy X from PressPlayToYourDestiny.com. And I just want to talk to y'all briefly. It's not going to be a long video. I just want to talk to y'all about life, okay? And getting through it and hopefully some things that can help you. As we all know, life is one of those things that's multi-talented and multifaceted. I mean, it could make us happy, it could make us sad, it can make us angry, it could make us feel euphoric, it could beat us to the ground, it could uplift us. Life is a mixture of any and everything that you can imagine it to be. And for those of us that are traveling on the path of consciousness or spirituality, or even if you're just a regular person, not even traveling on any path, life could be hard. It could beat you to the ground. I mean, life is one of the things that it'll hit harder than the greatest boxer in the world. And the best way for you to get through life is going to be to grow and develop yourself constantly. That's the only way that you'll get through life because life in itself is a constant. We all experience it. The cool thing about life, though, is that the creator was so ingenious that the creator decided to make it where we experience the same force called life, but we all interpret it differently based on our experiences and circumstances and things we've been through. You know, you might view life a lot different than I view it. You know, somebody else might view it a lot different than someone else does. And that's what the uniqueness about life. You know, you might see a Donald Trump, this multi-billionaire with all this money living this lavish lifestyle, then you see somebody who is under the poverty level who doesn't have anything and is barely making it to survive. They live the same life, but what's the difference? Same life, two different perspectives, two different extremes. Remember, I tell y'all about the Hermetic law. The Hermetic law says that there's the law of polarity. So if you have rich and poor, it just means that rich is just the extreme of being poor, and poor is just the extreme of being rich. It just depends on how you decide to look at it. But in any case, life was designed for you to continue to grow. And through you growing and developing yourself spiritually, consciously, emotionally, and physically, while you are growing yourself, you will be able to get answers to life, to answer questions. See, I tell you in all of my videos that you have to learn to travel within for answers, okay? That everything, any answer, any question, anything that you could possibly come up with, you could find it from within inside of you. But the only way you'll ever be able to travel inside of you is to grow and develop yourself all the time. Literally, that to me, that is the key to living a successful, abundant life. I've come to find out whenever I get stuck in life and I don't know what to do, I indulge in knowledge and I just grow. I watch motivational videos. I read inspirational books. I watch positive videos on YouTube. You know, then I might indulge in something that might raise my consciousness, raise my vibrations up, and through that you will get direction. See, the thing about life is there is no directions in life. And you have what we talked about in our last video, free will. You have the choice in life to do anything that you want. But when you're traveling on a path of consciousness and developing yourself, through developing yourself will make the path clear for you. See what I mean? A lot of the times I don't know what direction I should go in or what I should do, but when I indulge in growing and understanding myself through the various techniques that I use, I always find direction. I might say, I want to learn how to be a better husband and a better father. And I would just randomly run into some literature that talks about how to grow and develop as a man, how to be positive, a positive role model for your family. See, whenever you decide to hop on a spiritual path, life, everybody's life has a direction for them. And it's about you to find the direction that you need to go. You have free will, so you can go in any direction, but the life force called life just goes in one direction. And life does not care what you do. It doesn't matter. It's just gonna go straight. And your free will could do all this. You could do all of that. You know what I mean? But life in itself, that's all it does. So it's imperative that you find the right path for you to follow and that you continue to grow and develop yourself. I think I told y'all some earlier, but read positive books. Let me tell you, when I decided to change my life around and hop on a path of consciousness, I got heavily into people like Les Brown, uh, motivational speaker. He is phenomenal. Les Brown, Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, Jim Rohn, Andrew Carnegie, Earl Nightingale. Listen to these people. They will teach you how to reprogram your mind. Napoleon Hill, as a man thinketh. Watch those types of videos. They will start to train your mind. They will start to teach you how to think positively, and not just think positively, but how to purposely strategize your life for success. And naturally, from watching those videos, I then start to get into reading books, motivational books. And then from motivational books, I started to get into different groups like mastermind groups, people that can challenge you and stretch you too. And then after that, I hopped on the path. I started studying religion. I started getting into meditation. I started learning about the chakra. See, the thing is, once you consciously decide that you are going to follow your path, who you were meant to be, because we all were brought here for a specific reason. Once you search for that reason, everything else will start to line itself up. But you have to become consciously aware that you would like to follow the path that you were meant to follow. See, the problem a lot of us have is we follow the path of our environments, of our social life, or of society. That's what I was trying to say. That we typically try to follow the path of society, and we get lost. We don't understand the path that we have to follow, and a lot of us get confused as to, well, what's the right path to follow? Should I follow the path of society or follow my own path? And if you're following your own path, sometimes it might be lonely. There's a lot of unknowing. There's a lot of things that you don't know, you don't understand. So it's almost like treading in waters that you're not sure of. But that's your true self. But then when you following the path of society, then you have to ask yourself, am I living a life? Am I living my life, or am I living somebody else's life? The life that I was conditioned to live, the life that I was trained to live. Go to college, get a good education, get a good job, get a wife, kids, a retirement plan, a pension, and die. If that's the life that you want to live, cool. But that's not the life that you were designed to live. None of us was designed to live that life. But needless to say, growing in knowledge, wisdom, and understanding is going to be the biggest things that you could do to help you get through life. I mean, and understand, how other people got through it. What they did to help them get through life. That we live in a vast universe of very different concepts, different people. And there's a lot to learn out here. And as you learn, and don't get stuck in one way, but continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to develop. And I guarantee you, life won't be as hard. It won't be as challenging, but you will only get there through growing and developing yourself. Don't stop. Don't let anybody tell you to stop. Grow, develop, Love yourself. Remember, press play and say yes to your destiny and vision. I love you guys. And until next time, travel light.